There are three key parts to a winning sales force, and they all start with the letter A. They are attitude, activity, and acumen. In some cases, business owners see that their sales issue as activity. They or their sales team have a great attitude and plenty of acumen or skill, but just aren't doing enough activity to generate sales. In other cases, the problem is the attitude. The salesperson or team may be doing all the activity they need to be doing to get the sale, whether it's making the phone calls or seeing prospects face to face, but their attitude is bad. They can be doing all the right activity, but if your attitude's bad, that will translate into not getting good sales results. Or say you have someone who has a fantastic attitude. They're out there busting it, getting tons of activity done, but they just lack the acumen, the skill. They haven't had the training experience in selling. Any of these three areas can sabotage the sales effort. When all three, attitude, activity, and acumen, are working properly in the sales organization, it's pure magic. This is why we teach our clients the 3 A's, the 3 keys to a winning sales team. Welcome to Summit Scale, where high-achieving owner-managers come to learn how to grow their small businesses into mid-sized companies. So let's look at attitude. The first question to ask is, how do you view selling? See, many people view selling and salespeople as pushy, transactional, forceful, and even manipulative, and they resent the feeling that they're being subjected to all sorts of tricks and techniques to get them to part with their money. Now, I'm not saying that tricks and techniques are no good. In fact, many of them are. Techniques for selling are indeed very helpful, but the fact is that so many people over the years have used the tricks and techniques and these systems to manipulate people in a sales environment. And that has given people a bad perspective on what it means to be a salesperson. So go ahead and ask yourself the question, how do you view selling? If you view selling as a process of using sales tactics and techniques to manipulate people to selfish ends, then this will sabotage you in the process of doing your own work in sales. You see, what we need to do is replace the old paradigm of selling with the new paradigm of selling. The old paradigm of selling uses people to meet my needs, whereas the new paradigm of selling is helping people to invest to meet their needs. The new way of understanding selling says that if I'm a sales professional, I'm engaged in the profession of helping people invest to meet their needs. A good sales professional will skillfully ask questions, consult, and lead a prospect through a decision-making process to help them to get their needs met. So the focus is making sure that your sales team has the right view of selling and that they see their mission as helping people invest to meet their needs. That's what needs to happen if a sales team is going to have a winning attitude. And to do that, we as salespeople have a focus on the future, no matter what's in our past. To focus on the future, you have to reframe your past. Every sales professional needs to know how to deal with their past and reframe it in a way that keeps it from becoming a problem when they're asked about it. You need to have your past reframed so that when you're asked about your past, especially any negative parts about it, it's no longer so big to you that it sabotages your future-focused selling conversations. For example, some negatives may be little experience in the industry, or no professional sales background, or never been done in this sector. And to do this, we use the assets and liabilities exercise, where we get you to reframe your liabilities as assets, and it works wonderfully. Now, one of the other tools we have in our system to help our sales professionals have fantastic attitudes is the vision book. The vision book is a tool used at the start of every day as an attitude management technique that helps reframe focus to our future rather than dwell on our past. Another attitude management technique is the power of affirmations. The words I am are the two of the most powerful words in the English language. Every time we give ourselves affirmations that begin with the words I am, we are transmitting a message to our subconscious mind that we are going to become that which we are affirming. And most sales professionals these days spend a lot of time on the phone, so using a set of phone affirmations is such a powerful technique. And finally, Another way we work on attitude is through reading. We have some favorite attitude adjusting books that we recommend. You'll find that as you start working with your sales team to employ these techniques, including the phone affirmations, their attitudes will begin to adjust and they'll start winning big time. So that's attitude, part 1. In the next video, we'll look at part 2, activity. I'm Shane Spears of Summit Scale. See you next time.